English and shit.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Welcome back to another episode of the One Pair at a Time podcast channel. I got my guys Jay Elevate and Purple Haze. Not only is it a Jordan 4 White Thunder weekend, it is also Kobe Day, and it's also the start of college football season. How we doing, everybody?
Hey man, good morning to the chat. Feeling very, very good. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause it's Kobe Day. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Hey, Jay, Kobe trivia for you.
Okay.
The day Kobe Bryant pulled up to the Rucker, what pair of kicks did he wear to play ball in?
Adidas. But which Adidas pair was it?
Nope. You already wrong. You already wrong. Yeah, you already wrong, bro.
I'm
It's a
already
Nike.
wrong.
It's
He
a
didn't pull
Nike
up.
pair.
He didn't pull up to the Adidas, huh?
No, you did not. You did not.
Ugh. Guess what?
Nah, they floated the clip yesterday. It's been a minute since I've seen it. But yeah, he pulled up to the Rucker, played in a pair of high top Air Force Ones.
Oh,
With
whoa.
the strap.
So he
With the
went
strap.
Rasheed Wallace, is what you're saying.
Yeah, at the Rucker in New York City. Yeah, man.
Dang, boy.
Yeah.
I got a big red X.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
All
sure.
good. You saw on the Nike app they had a bunch of like Kobe trivia too. Did you guys participate in any of that?
No, you
I
know
see it.
what? I'm glad you said that. I kind of slipped on the sneakers app this week, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been busy, but I'm
Yeah,
glad they did that.
they had a couple Kobe trivia questions out there. Like one of the questions was during Kobe's 81-point game, how many points did he score in the fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
28, right?
I think the answer was 29.
29.
Nasty.
Yeah, I think it was 29.
Yeah, I'm looking on sneakers app. They took those questions away,
Yeah,
so I'm
they
looking.
did. They
Man,
did. Yeah. Yeah, it's
what
pretty
up,
dope some of the
chat?
things. It's pretty dope some of the things that they had asked out there. Yeah, shout out to everybody who's tapped in right now with us in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. So stock numbers on the White Thunders. Yeah. So it looks like 74,000 pairs is the number there. Far cry smaller than the 180 they were talking. Not unless that included grade school, toddler, and all that.
So that's 74,000 pairs. When we talk about stock, we're only talking about on sneakers app. We're not talking about, here in North America. We're just talking about strictly on sneakers app.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you guys feel like the White Thunders will be a sellout? I don't think it's going to be an instant sellout, but you guys think at least over time this will be a sellout, at least when it comes to adult sizing?
I think if we do see a sellout, well, hold on. All right. I think will probably actually move today on the sneakers app.
Okay.
I think maybe like one or two sizes will sit around. So full sellout, no. You might have one or two sizes sit around, but those big sizes, I would say size 10 and up, are probably they're gonna move. And grade schools are gonna move too.
Okay. Okay. I feel you. I feel you. The chat is blowing up. Chat,
Yeah,
blow it
yes
up.
they are.
What you
Yes
think,
they
Kirk?
are.
Yeah, I mean, grade school sizes will sell out like that. I mean, we're back to school, so it makes sense.
Mm.
I think whatever adult sizes don't move on sneakers, we'll never know because all they're going to do is remove them anyway. So Nike's nefarious for that. So we will never really truly know. And I mean, I would be curious to see if they're pushed across the Nike app a short time afterwards. That's something I'm waiting for.
Should
Okay.
they
Okay.
should they should they pull the Amam and Yer move where you completely just take them down and then you don't see them?
Oh man.
Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Hey, the chat blowing up, man. What's going on in the chat
Man,
today?
listen, some people in the chat, they already gonna get kicked out. I got low patience today for some people in this chat already,
Tell me
bro.
about it. I'm just not getting my call with
When
you
you're
on
sitting
that.
there looking at some of them, I'm like, man. Anyhow, to our guys like DJ Tyler Radio, what he say? Going after pass on the White Thunders today. I ended up going back and picking up some pairs that I wanted for under retail. Some Converse White Air Forces and the Reebok Marvel Pack. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Mason Densmore. Good morning. What's going on with you, bro? How we doing? Mr. Think I'm Possible tapping in. What's going on, man? Too bad he can't be here. Make sure you heal up, bro. Take that good medicine. Heal up fast, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I agree with Jay. White Thunders are fire. What else we got? Yeah, I think they will do the 82 restocks, as Mr. Think says. Yeah, White Thunders are going to be in a lot of different places. They are. All retailers are going to have them. I got notification last night that my pair from JD Sport is being shipped out. You know, so I'll make a decision as to whether or not I'll keep them once I get them in hand. Are you two going for them or no?
No, for me, the White Thunders I'm passing on. And the reason why is because today is Kobe Day. All right. And again, you know, the Armami year just dropped. So there's a lot of competition this week. You know, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I told you guys like weeks ago, I'm not gonna cop the White Thunders, man. I'm gonna pass on them today.
Yeah, it's easy pass for me. I mean, I already have the red and the yellow. You know, white or just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What you think? Where you kicks? You going for them?
Well, yeah. I'm not going for a double up. I'm not going for a double up. I'm gonna say, yeah, one pair is cool. If I like them when I get them in hand, I keep them. If not,
He said one pair at a time is okay with me for this one, folks.
One pair at a time.
Heck yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. I feel you.
Yeah,
Hey, chat, who going for those White Thunders today? I'm just curious. Nothing wrong with them. It's just a pass for me.
And also, like I said, we do have Kobe Day today. Apparently, there's, I guess, 6 different Kobe's they're talking about dropping.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Y'all
know I'm
That'll be
excited.
pretty interesting. Now, what time are they actually doing the reserve for that? Is that going to be at 12 noon?
Well, it's going
Or
to
is
be
it going to be like 11:24, which would be 8:24 on West Coast time? Are they doing something like that?
it's going to be multiple drops throughout the day,
Yes.
and
We
there'll
say-
be real drops.
And when we say throughout the day, we're talking about to like 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Like it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
And let me say this, man. Kobe Day is a day where everything is like generally super limited. Even like the GR stuff is limited. So you have to be very fast and you have to have some luck on your side. Let's just be honest.
Yo, it reminds me of that commercial. I can't remember. It was like a insurance commercial where you got the guy with the fishing rod with the dollar bill on the string.
You almost had it.
You gotta be quicker. You gotta be quicker.
Than that. So I
That's what
wonder
today's
though,
gonna be.
is it
Yeah.
going to be first come first serve when they drop those Kobe's, or are they doing like a mini draw?
No, it's a Leo drop.
Leo.
So all Leo drops.
Leo drop.
All Leo drops. Well, guess what? Rest in peace, because them bots is going to be eating a bunch of those pairs. Rest in peace, because them bots is about to
That's
eat,
gonna be
bro.
eating up. They're gonna be eating
well,
up.
although because they're going to be dropping at random times, maybe some people don't have time to set their bots up like they want to. So
Listen, man, these bots are so smart. But at the same time, I will give Nike their credit. They have started to slow down the botters, but today is gonna be mayhem. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, let's be honest. It's just gonna go. It's gonna be crazy, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the debacle. I'm excited for it. So, who in the chat hit on the Kobe 9 Elite High Pro Tro? I'm so curious, fam. Like, who took that straight W? You know what I mean?
Did you get a pair?
Heck, you know, I'm so mad about that.
So what you gonna do? Resell?
You know, we're gonna see what I do. I'm not sure
home
yet.
no matter what.
We gonna see what I do. I'm gonna do something. We gonna see what's up with something, bro. For real. Y'all know I love my Kobe's, so we're gonna have to do something for real, for real. We absolutely gonna have to do that. You know. Do you guys feel like because of that Armand year drop, do you feel like that's the reason why, and because of Kobe Day, why these Thunders potentially might have a little bit of issue? You think it's too much competition this week?
Nah, I think. Well, first off, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't going for none of them Kobe's today.
Okay.
Kobe's and Travis Scott's, I'm boycotting.
Ooh.
I'm boycotting.
Whoa.
First off, with the Travis Scott sneakers, I'm tired of going after them because there's too many issues in trying to cop a pair manually. Like, it's just all the backdooring and crap. Kobe's, I'm tired of taking L's on Kobe's. I'm tired of it. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. I can't hit one pair, so I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Tyler goes, I don't think the Thunders will have a problem selling. No, I don't think so either. It's just you're going to have the panic buyers and the panic sellers. Now, you do have some people who just, they don't care. They'll just go on GOAT and StockX and pick them up. As we've seen, like, the amount of pairs that were already selling through StockX is crazy to me prior to the release, even though these White Thunder 4s are pretty much going to be everywhere. Everywhere, bro.
You know, what you think, Perk? What you think about that?
This is such a weird sneaker. I don't know. I mean, you've had so many people throwing predictions out there, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 100. I only throw predictions out there I'm 100% positive on, and I don't believe in lip service. And this is one of those sneakers. It's just a weird one. We're just gonna see how the market moves right now because, again, there are a lot of other things going on out there right now. I think oversaturation is one of them. So it's forcing buyers to really just pit against themselves versus their wallet. What can I afford versus what I truly want? I'm not going to say I put this up there with a sneaker that people are going nuts over, right? I mean, especially when you have other sneakers that have dropped relatively close. We're about to drop relatively close. I mean, we haven't even gotten September yet for what everyone's trying to save up as well. So it's just, to me, it falls in the gray area. I just don't know with this one. It's a weird one. And the low stock is also a telltale as well. I think Nike is stating that, okay, well, we're not even sure how this shoe is going to move. So we're going to throw a low amount of pairs on sneakers and see if we can kind of finagle the numbers on the back end with the rest of the retailers and distributors.
Yeah. Jason Catoni says, yeah, pass for myself, but looking to cop for my son. He's a 12.5. The unicorn of unicorn sizes, that 12.5 right there, man. That is a unicorn size if you can grab it. Well, good luck to you, Jason, man, in trying to cop for your son.
Yep.
Just don't forget, man, besides the sneakers app, it's going to be multiple retailers dropping them there at 10 o'clock Eastern, so be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
absolutely.
With that 12.5, it's rare, though, that I see it outside of Nike. Like JD Sport Finish Line, they definitely didn't have 12.5. They had 11.5, 10.5, 9.5, 8.5. I rarely ever see a 12.5 from them in Jordan sneakers. So I would probably say steer clear of them to try to grab a pair. Listen, can he fit a 13? Can he go up? Can he go up a size or down half a size? That might, I don't know. That might be your best bet. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to come across a 12 and a half.
Yeah, these half sizes is scarce. Let's be honest,
Mm-hmm.
they're scarce. I do feel like, if you don't hit on Sneakers app, you have a better opportunity to walk, you know what I'm saying, inside a sneaker store and cop. I'm just going, that's my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm thinking. I feel like sometimes walking into the store now is best, but we know it's the convenience when it comes to like Sneakers app. If you hit, hey, you don't have to leave your house. You can go ahead and go about your day and do whatever else you need to do, opposed to walking into a mall. But sometimes it is beneficial as of lately, when it comes to the sneaker game of walking into a store now and picking up your pair. So it depends. It really does. Um, so we hit on the Mama years, right, fam? We hit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I hit. Perp hit. Jay.
I hit. Yeah, we hit.
I
We
mean,
hit.
y'all saw the picture of my jump man, didn't you? On the tongue of my threes.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man.
Yo, I was looking at it, I'm like, what's up with they feed my man a couple biscuits?
Well,
Y'all gonna have to wait for that, man, because I was looking too, I was like, how my jump man look like this? First off, listen, just to give you a premise to it, all right? Now, the jump man on these Ama pairs are definitely, would you agree they're hand stitched?
oh yeah, absolutely, without
They're
a doubt.
hand stitched versus like your normal quote unquote GR Jumpmans. Those are, I would say, those are machine stitched. Because there's very little variation when you look at those. But this pair in particular, I don't know what the person was thinking when he was doing, and they was doing the Jumpman on mine. But first off, there's no neck; it's just head and shoulders, and he looks like he's about 10 pounds overweight. You'll see it. You'll see when I drop the review on him.
but family, like, wear your kicks. He won. Or you went on Ama site, right?
That was a Discord raffle pair.
Still Ama, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
your pair is legit.
Yeah.
I didn't have that issue with my pair. I will say I love the stitching though. Like, I love that thick stitching and that embroidery that Armani gives us. It's not like 2 layers. It's like I feel like it's about 5 layers of stitching.
Yeah, it's definitely raised. A raised emblem on there.
Oh yeah.
Much like I got here, even I'm looking at the 5s right now, and the emblem on the 5s isn't as raised as what's on those 3s.
But
where you pull up your first 3, your OG 3, and then put it next to the new 3, and you will see a difference right there as well if you have it out. I just have to look. He's definitely slimmer in the midsection.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at it. It's just, those are to me, like, some people get mad at that kind of stuff. To me, it's just funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my pair's legit. I only hit one place, which is the on my Discord raffle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not necessarily worried about it, but those are the kind of now had the Jumpman been like completely messed up, like, I don't know, no basketball, it doesn't even look like there's a basketball at the top, maybe it looks like he's holding like a pizza dish or some crap like that, and then we got problems. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of problems though, I'm gonna put myself on blast, and Jay has just spent the whole yesterday riding me on this. So I spoke before the drop even happened about Mom making a statement about, there will be discrepancies with certain parts of their sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your boy fell into that bucket. Yep. I'm a victim.
What happened?
I am a victim.
Really? How bad is it? How bad is it? Is it SVU victim, or is it, we just need the regular patrols?
I think that's a very appropriate analogy you just used, because there is a lot of blood in SVU, and there's some blood on my pair. So my eye in the Nike Air on the heel tab is it looks like a thermometer, to put it in Jay's words.
Okay,
it's temperature checking here.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because somebody else's, it was either their picture or their review, I noticed on the back of their heel that it was kind of reddish, that there was like some red on there. So that's not a, it's not technically uncommon what you're talking about. That's actually interesting. So they made it red.
Yeah,
I wonder where that color's coming from, though.
I don't know, but it doesn't come off at all.
Oh, really? So you tried?
It is permanent. It ain't coming off.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like
go ahead.
Like it fades. It's like a fade, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like all red. It's a fade.
That's what it means by thermometer.
Yeah, it's a fade. You know what I mean? Like, it fades up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, red. Like, I thought you meant red like a thermometer normally, but you're talking about it fades.
No, like low temperature, and then it slowly starts to rise here. That's what my eye does.
Shout out to Vaughn. He said, "Wish me luck on the Kobe's." Good luck to you, man. Good luck to a lot of people that are going to be going for them Kobe's.
Absolutely.
You know Good luck to you guys.
I'm going for them too now. I'm listen. Chat, let me know if y'all want us to like stream like later on today, like all day for this Kobe drop. Cause I'll do it.
What time are they going to be dropping?
So
what time's the start?
You really gonna get that kickoff somewhere around at that 1500 at 3:00 time?
Well, it's been fluctuations with the start time. We don't have anything concrete as of now, but closer to the next couple of hours or two, then we'll have a more definitive look on when that start time looks.
Yep.
See, I don't know. I'm thinking, since we don't have an official start time, I'm thinking either maybe noon that they start.
Okay.
Or, like I said, like they may do that obscure time of 11:24, which would be 8:24 West Coast time. They may start. I don't know. They may start doing something like that, or I don't know.
So here's another thing too, and I'm glad you said that. Do you believe? Right, whoever hit, if one of the family members hit on that Kobe 9 Elite high, do you think that would hurt them on Kobe Day of trying to obtain any of these like limited drops? I think that's a very good question. And the next question, chat, and listen, this is a conspiracy. Okay,
I knew it. I need my X-Files music for you right now.
This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. If you do go for the White Thunders and you hit on Sneakers app, would that zero your chances of copping any Kobe's today? Listen, I'm just asking.
So, but you're not. But see, the thing is Jay, you're not asking anything that's actually out of this realm of possibilities, because, we had my man Sneakerhead on a budget on here before, and he said that the less time he spent on the Sneakers app, it actually started to increase on the higher heat pairs that he started to hit on.
And for me, it's different. It's the more time I interact with the app, the better chances I have.
So that's what they said, right? That's what they said, that if you interact with the app more, that you should hit more. But we all know that to me, that's been hit or miss. You know what I mean? And so I would say, it could go either way, because I interact with the app, but then, I also got exclusive access to the Ahmad 3s because I haven't been on the app in a long time. So it's rare that I usually get exclusive access to like a pair of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's just like a normal GR.
Mm-hmm.
Now, regardless of what some of you out there may think about the Ahmad 3s, due to its aftermarket price and all that, and how many people were able to hit. Which to me, I look at that as a great thing that Ama Meniere said, "Hey, we want to get these out into the hands of the people versus trying to limit them and make it a headache for people to get." This pair here in particular, I'm telling you guys now, like in the grand scheme of the Ama Meniere series, mind you, this is those threes are one of 6 pairs for the anniversary that's going to be dropping this year. Some people are going to be trying to get the entire pack. I've seen that on Twitter.
Yeah.
In this case here, I mean, look, even if let's say you hit on one Kobe, is it going to lower your chances on trying to hit any other Kobe's today? Let's say they drop those reverse Grinches first. You hit on those. All right, now you want those Italian camos. Well, now your chances are lower because you already hit something. They gave you a W.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna try throughout the whole day. I'm gonna try for like everything.
What's the pair called with the numbers on it? The 8 and 2 4. There's a purple pair, green. Purple and white, and then like that green and white.
Emerald green.
Yeah. Now, what was it? Which one of those was really the lower tier one? Was it the purple?
The purple is but everybody thought it was the green, so it really is this pair. This pair.
Okay. So let's say that's your one and only hit. Y'all know for a fact there's going to be a bunch of people out there upset that that's the only thing they can hit on. The pair that, quote unquote, nobody else wanted.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Even if you look at like the market with the Kobe's, minus the girl dad, generally those Kobe's this year for 2024 has been averaging about $100 difference when it comes to on the resale market, which again doesn't tell the true story of the sneaker, doesn't tell the true story of Kobe fans, because we're just in a state of a weird situation right now when it comes to the sneaker market, and I don't care about the resale value of a sneaker. If I like it, man, I'm going for it. And y'all know I love my Kobe's. At the end of the day, I love them.
Jay, DJ Tyler Radio just said Converse Amaz all day.
Hey, I'm with you. I want those Converse, DJ. I want those Converse, bro. For real. Ken Norton said, yes, go live for Kobe Day later. And then DJ said, hey, Kobe Day stream. All right, say less.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna work it out at some point today.
All right. I mean, I probably will not be around to be able to do that. So you guys hold it down. I'll tap in and check on you guys. I got some plans today with my brother later on. So, but yeah, that'll be pretty dope though. That's gonna be a long stream. Y'all gonna be on there for a long time. Get your popcorn ready. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we're gonna have to do it. Some
drinks, snacks. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be tough for real.
Preach a towel if it gets too hot. I see Perp already got a hoodie on. Is it cold where you at, bro?
Man, it's freezing this morning, man. But hey, that's about to change. It's probably gonna be about 80, 85 today.
So, our guy Tyler that's tapped in here said it was 65 degrees out there near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania earlier this week. 65. I'm like, wow. In August, in August.
Yeah, but you also keep in mind. Well, this number one is my gym hoodie. So like when I work out, I wear my hoodies when I lift on heavy days. So
okay,
yeah,
I got you. Speaking of lifting, man. How about the guy that lifted those pairs off Penny Hardaway's porch?
Disrespectful.
26 pairs of special edition foam posits.
And it's not like he can just go out and just sell them.
Yeah, how you listen?
It's gonna get tracked because those are supposed to be special editions. Like, some of those were one of ones. If I'm correct, right?
I believe they were for his players.
Okay.
I believe they were for his players. Now, did they catch the guy? Oh yes. Okay. Hold up. Hold on. I have some good news.
Breaking news.
I have some good breaking news here.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like my man, police have arrested a suspect Thursday in the theft of the shoes from the home of Memphis men's basketball coach Penny Hardaway. Ronald James, 42, was charged with theft of property. Memphis police spokesman officer Joseph Hilbert told ESPN. So yeah, it looks like the guy, and there was a picture of the guy too. They're not showing it here, but there's a picture of the guy with a shopping cart that was walking away with all the packages.
Well, here's the thing, right? Facial recognition software is so incredible nowadays. The guy didn't have a hat on. The guy had nothing on but a pair of shades, and your face can still be picked up on those software scans.
Yeah.
So I knew he wasn't getting caught for too long, just based off of that. Now, if he had a hat on and a COVID mask, disclaimer, not giving details on how to avoid facial software recognition software, but he would have been a lot better off. Trust me. But yeah, with Paris sunglasses, he's popped.
My man said I had to put that disclaimer out there. I'm not telling y'all how to rob somebody.
Right. Yeah.
And I come back to One Pair at a Time podcast for your burglary correction.
Boys, a jack of all trades over here.
Man.
But it's crazy, man. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, it's sad, man. And to be honest with you, man, Memphis, they just having so many issues, when it comes to like, particularly sneaker theft. It's sad, man. It's a sad situation, especially when you have someone who represent their city, their hometown to the fullest. Penny Anthony Hardaway, he repping y'all. It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Listen, man, we know most people out here don't care. If they can make a buck trying to take from somebody else, they're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just crazy though with the world we live in, all the security. First off, you stole from him as if my man wasn't gonna have surveillance cameras outside of his home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you stole from him in an area that so many people are obviously gonna be watching their home with surveillance cameras. Like I don't know what my man was thinking, and then he just walked down the street with him too, all casually.
Yep. Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing. And hey man, shout out to Memphis police for, finding the guy. I'm sure they found him due to some anonymous tips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody done ratted on my guy. But Penny, from my understanding, is trying to do a lot for that community and that school. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Shout out to them for real. Joel Campo tapping in. What's going on? He said back from vacation. Where were you, Joel?
Good morning, Joel.
What's
How
going
you
on
doing?
with you, man? Shoot.
Good
Ken
morning.
Norton tapped in, said good morning, fam. Yes, buy what you like. Yes, sir.
Yes.
T-shirts coming soon. Buy what you like.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna have pre-orders.
Yeah. I know DJ said, hey, when do the Tekken phones come out? And I believe it's September. I believe the Tekken phone posits come out in September, if I'm correct.
Both pairs, right? Or is one pair going to be like our friends and family?
Now, that's a very good question.
Yeah, because
So
there's
it should
a
be
white
September.
pair, and then there's the one that looks like almost like a plum phone.
Yeah.
Speaking of- Go ahead.
Yeah, I like phone posits, man. Like I think those phone posits are dope. They go crazy, man. Those Tekkens, they go crazy. And the copper right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna go for these.
You know it. You know I am.
I'm bringing these back out.
You know I am. Look at that,
I'm not gonna lie, these actually look kind of dope.
man. I'm fire,
They look kinda
bro.
dope.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
My
about.
man
That's
sees it all. This is not penny. It makes sense though to do it right because it's the color
Yes.
of a penny.
yes.
Being Penny Hardaway.
I need that in the collect. I need it.
These are nice.
Hey, Tyler, you funny, man. He said
Nah,
absolute
man.
trash.
He said absolute trash.
Man, Tyler, you ain't rocking with it, huh?
Man,
Okay.
look, the
Tyler
old
Tyler
Dodgers
said
either love him
outside
or hate him.
Tyler said outside of an SB or a Jordan, and depending on this Jordan silhouette, he ain't rocking with them like that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I send him pictures of some sneakers and stuff that got really good material. He's like, "Oh yeah, the material's nice, but nah, I don't like that sneaker. It's trash." And I'm like, see, I'm a sneaker fan. I can not like a shoe, but still praise it because I'm like, oh, I like the materials on these. These are really nice. He said, doing good. Austin, Texas. Drove by Vince Young Steakhouse. The barbecue is unreal. Okay.
That is
bet.
true.
There we go. We got a recommendation for Vince Young's Steakhouse out there in Austin, Texas. And once again, it is a college football opening weekend. You guys college football fans?
I can't, I'm not the biggest fan, so this is a little bit out of my realm,
Okay.
But I do like to watch here and there.
Yeah. I follow it for sure. Not the biggest college football fan, but I follow.
Yeah, I couldn't name you a ton of people, but I do go to the University of Miami football games. My brother is an alum to the school, so he gets season tickets,
Mm.
and we go to those games. I've been going to them now past 4 years.
Nice.
Been going to them. Yeah, it's
Pretty
a good
live,
time.
huh?
And this year they're supposed to be really good. The quarterback they got out of the transfer portal is supposed to be the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
I know one of the best games I've seen live. It was Miami, Florida State. He was here at Miami. Night game. Stadium was packed, and the opening ceremony and what they did. Like, first off, they blacked out the whole stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And all you saw were the lights of everyone's cell phones, like lighting the place up.
That's
You
dope.
know what I mean? And then they had like the fire going and the smoke and just the like. Now what's sad is Miami got their behinds kicked that day. But as far as opening ceremonies go, they had the whole place hype. Whole place was hype, man. It was a packed house for real.
Man.
Packed house.
So here goes just like some crazy questions I have. I do feel like that when you black out the lights and you have just your phone, flashlight going on. Do y'all know who kind of started that trend? Who made it popular?
Was it wrestling?
Oh, someone. Okay.
WWE wrestling?
Okay. So who is that person?
Undertaker.
No.
No? Because they used
I
to
would've
black
guessed
it out for the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
Who?
Bray Wyatt.
I've never even
Wyatt.
heard of that name.
Oh,
Was that his stage name?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
You
Bro,
heard of it?
he had the best, and I'm saying more up to date. Like, he had the best acting and character when it came to intro and how he was before they started making him a little bit like more goofy, psychotic. But that's interesting. You said Rez. You're right though. In my opinion, I do feel like Bray Wyatt made that very popular.
I just remember the Undertaker. They always used to kill the lights right before he came out.
See, that's why I thought
Boom.
Undertaker.
I'm like, oh, yeah, it's about to go down when you heard that boom sound.
Okay.
But I've never heard of Bray Wyatt. I got to research.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Joel says, "Go Ducks! We live 20 minutes away from University of Oregon here in Eugene, going to try to make the Ohio State game, ESPN Game Day. We'll be there in October. Ooh,
Okay,
that's
Joel.
That's gonna be a good time out there, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a real good time.
Yeah, Joel. Let's get it.
Man,
Hey, 18 minutes. We got 18 minutes before the drop for the White Thunder.
yeah, who's going for them fours today? Them White Thunder fours. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? While we're talking about it, how about this? What's the worst website, in your guys' opinion, to go after a GR pair? I got my site already.
Whoa. Oh, I got you.
I got my site already.
I'm going to say Hibbit.
Oh,
Nah, I got one worse than Hibbit. Perp, what you got?
Foot Locker.
Ooh.
Nah.
FLX is terrible.
Listen. This site is so terrible to go after shoes. We barely even talk about them. Snipes.
Wow.
Snipes is the worst site to go after shoes. The way that queue is, absolutely not, bro. That queue is absolutely
So
terrible.
it's worse than JD Sports Q?
Yes. Because you can get through the queue with J. Oh, hold on a second.
I've never gotten through the queue.
Most of my W's, GR pairs, comes from JD Sport Finish Line. I'm able to get through the queue, especially to claim my exclusive access. It's very rare that I have issues with it. Very rare. Yeah, I try to tell you guys all the time. Incognito. I try to tell y'all.
That's true.
I try to tell y'all. Incognito helps you get through that queue a lot faster for whatever reason. But Snipes, first off, you could be there waiting for like 30 minutes, and it's random where they put you, right? Next thing you know, you in there, and it tells you up, you number 5,000 in line. And then you got to follow that orange bar. And you got to watch and see, well, how close am I going to get? How close am I going to get? And then sometimes it'll say it's sold out. Then it says, there's pairs again. Sold out, then there's pairs again. The worst.
You know what? Worst. I got somebody worse. I don't know why I didn't think of it. New Balance is the worst.
For a GR release?
Ooh. New Balance is absolute worst.
Really? See, I don't go after New Balances like that. Do tell, sir.
Yeah. New Balance is horrible, man. You're sitting there, man. You have like 8 more gray strands in your beard, man, waiting to get through that queue. And then you'll get halfway there, and then it'll reset and go back to the beginning. And then it has to reload again. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah.
Crazy.
Nah.
Yeah. I think it's all to what you try to use. Like for me, Hibbett was so bad. I haven't used Hibbett in years. I just refuse to even pay attention to Hibbett. I'm telling you right now, Hibbett is just, to me, the worst.
See, on Twitter, I see a lot of people hit through Hibbett though.
Man, if you're not in that Hibbett family, all right, then it's pointless. Okay, Hibbett is trash. Straight toilet bowl water.
Who's got worse backdoor, Hibbett, Snipes, or DTLR?
Ooh, probably DTLR.
So I'd have to agree with Jay on this one. Hibbett. I'll go with Hibbett. I go with Hibbett. Hibbett is terrible. Man. Another one is depending on where you are. Shoe Palace is another one.
Yeah.
You know, so I remember there was a time when I won the Muslim threes, Shoe Palace, right?
Okay.
I don't think I won another like Shoe Palace release until like maybe 2 years later, man. Like that was the worst. I mean, the Shoe Palace was the worst when it comes to like, you know what I mean, that in-store rap. I'm like, bruh, it took me 2 years constantly.
You get one dub every 2-year ratio.
Yeah, like what? Like
man, what is listen, it? You gotta slide somebody at 20 to get that name out of the bowl, bro.
Man, pick it up. Hey, shout out to Izzo, man. Hey, he's like, yo, I'm new to the chat, man. Welcome.
Now,
welcome, Izzo. Yeah. Make sure you guys double tap that screen. Please, double tap that screen.
Please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe up to the channels. Jay Elevate on myself, Where Your Kicks 26 and Purple Haze, man. The channel is in progress, under construction.
Yes. He said, yo, it's Jordan 3 Fragment.
Worth it. Yeah, if you can cop them. It's a great looking shoe.
Man.
The Jordan 3 Frags, black, white with that clear tab. And they did them much like the Craft 3s. If you like the Craft 3s, you can't hit on the Frag 3s, in my opinion. What we got here? DJ Tyler says, I don't even mess with New Balance after some drops I've tried to get on. And Tyler said, most of my GR releases come from JD Finish Line.
Okay.
Ken said, hit on a size 13 from Champs on the White Thunder with 0 extra boost. Oh, yes. I'm glad he brought that comment up. I saw something today from Unbreakable Kicks, and he showed 2 people. One guy put in 125 extra boosts on the White Thunder 4s. Didn't hit. Another guy put in no extra boost on White Thunder 4s, and he hit.
Points going forever once you use them, whether you hit it or not.
Yes, and you're only allowed to get 40,000 points per month. So if Buddy used 125 head start, what is it? How was 1,000 points per head start? Or
yeah, it's like
1,000
points, something like that. Yeah,
per head start or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of points, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of points, and then to take an L.
But so just like Foot Locker, you know what I mean? Like when you go ahead and you use those points, right? You're like, yo, I'm gonna use all my stuff, and you never hit on Foot Locker. Some people
that's FLX.
You know what I'm saying? Some people never hit, even on GR, right? I feel like that site just bought it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. You know, I don't care if you go and buy a pair of socks, you know what I mean, once a month. If you, it just doesn't work. I mean, some people hit off on Foot Locker. I don't like Foot Locker. I just don't like it. You know, if I have some points because I went in and bought something, okay, I'll do it. But I'm not holding my breath for Foot Locker app. Foot Locker app is like,
I hate FLX.
It's, you know, they need to redo that crap.
You got a question in the chat. Off-White Chicago's or Off-White UNC's?
Off-White Chicago's.
All day.
Off-White Chicago's.
There you go, ISO. If you got Off-White Chicago money, they say go Off-White Chicago's.
But Off-White UNC's, hey, listen, that's still an amazing silhouette. Don't get it confused, but Off-White Chicago's over the Off-White UNC's, in my opinion.
What we got? So does the extra boost points help in any way? I mean, yeah, they help when you hit. But then when you don't hit, no, it doesn't help. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we haven't really had a hyped up GR, I would say, since the Lost and Found Chicago's.
But Lost and Found Chicago's wasn't a GR.
How were they not with 500,000 pairs?
I think that was worldwide. I don't think they were really that was North American.
Here's a GR for you. They were at all major retailers. Now, UNC 17s are not at all major retailers. That's not a true. GR. So if Snipes had them, Hibbett had them, JD Sport Finish Line had them, obviously Sneakers App had them, mom and pop shops had them. They had places that that your uncle owned that had Lost and Founds. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lost and Found Chicago's were in a lot of stores. A lot of stores.
But pair-wise, so do you feel like, so I'll give an example, right? Let's say I'm making up something, right? Let's just say there's 10,000 pairs, right? And those 10,000 pairs are scattered, right, through these stores. Does that really, number-wise, does that really make that a GR?
Because now you're talking about how they released the Lightning 17s.
The Lightning 17s I would see a GR.
At tier zeros.
Mm-hmm. I still don't think they were. I don't think the Lost and Found was a GR. I don't.
Every reimagined pair was a general release.
Perp, how you feel about that? I'm curious. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm curious.
I mean, just from my perspective, I think all of the reimagined series were GRs.
Okay.
That's just my perspective. I could be right, I could be wrong, but that's just the way that I viewed it.
Okay.
I mean it was just too many pairs. They were everywhere.
I would say of stock numbers is probably right within in each other with the White Cement 3s and the Lost and Found Chicago's in terms of reimagined pair that had the least amount of stock. Probably White Cement 3s had more stock than the Lost and Founds.
Yeah, I was about to say White Cement 3s were the highest on top of that list for sure.
What was the pairs? Y'all remember?
The highest were the DMP 11s.
No. I said one of the highest, not the highest. I'm not sure what the highest were.
It's probably those DMP 11s, which it was interesting to hear that was actually part of the reimagined series. That actually got confirmed by somebody put that out there from Nike themselves, that they were part of the reimagined series, the DMP.
Well, the way Nike did it was a bit unorthodox because I mean, look at the patent breads, right?
Correct.
No one knew we were part of the whole series until like a year or two after.
Correct. It wasn't necessarily put out there that they were part of reimagined series. Although, what's interesting is, the amount of Flyknit OG sneakers that they had. They had a bunch of Flyknit material OGs that they put out years ago, and those obviously they don't fall under the reimagined series, but you know, when you think about reimagined sneakers, it's different materials or aging or, you know, a whole slew of things. They were technically experimenting with these different styles of the OGs way before they came out with this series.
Okay, I can see that. Hey, Tyler said he hit on the lost and founds on JD's. You know, Izzo says I have Jordan 1 fragments, but my pair isn't enough, and I need more. That's the best Travis Scott Jordans.
Whoa,
the frag lows.
Wait, the frag highs.
He said low. He said Jordan 1 low
fragment.
Okay, there we go. All right.
The best Travis Scott.
Oh,
Maybe.
that is very, very interesting.
Maybe.
I would say
we know it's not the Utopias.
I know my favorite. I can tell you right now, honestly, probably my favorite would be the SBs, the Travis Scott SBs.
Yeah. You do love those SBs.
Travis Scott
to me,
SB, yeah.
To me, that's the best. That's the best Travis Scott.
I guess, but when we rank pairs, do we rank them based on multiple categories or just the emotion of it? Because a lot of times when I try to rank pairs, I look at the quality in them, the wearability. Obviously, emotions are part of it as well. You know, I try to put a lot into it when I think about ranking. Am I overdoing it, or do you guys kind of do that as well?
I'm sorry, chat. 5 minutes until the drop. 5 minutes.
Hands down. The first best. Hands down. The second best ever to do it. Ever to do it. Ever to do it. There is no debate about this. Period.
He said first Mochas, second Frags.
No debate about it. Top 2 best of all time. So far.
And you rank them just like that. Mochas, then Frag lows.
Mocha highs and then Frag lows. I don't know which one I love more, but I'm a Jordan 1 high guy on top of before anything else. So of course I have to rank that up.
Yeah.
Damn, Perp coming with the heat. Yes, sir, he is, man. It's fire over there.
My SBs.
And
I love my SBs.
We got
SBs is looking me.
We got Ragav tapping in, saying hi from India. Jacob,
what's going on, Ragav?
Good morning. What's going on? How we doing? Yeah, man. International over here.
Yeah, we sure. Tyler,
we gonna see what it's looking like with these White Thunder 4s. How quickly does Nike take them down if they sitting around a little bit?
Yeah.
How quickly does he take them down? I'm interested to see how these Black Toe reimagines are going to do. And then next year, we're supposed to be getting the UNC 7. First off, 2025 is going to be, in my opinion, the return of the Jordan 1 high. I'm calling it the return of the Jordan 1. The amount of Jordan 1 highs we're supposed to be getting next year. Great pairs at that. You know what I'm saying? With the Unions, the Bread 85s. Some people would like to add in the Chicago's, not the Chicago, the Shadows. Some would not. It's all good. UNC reimagines next year as well. I mean, there's a lot of dope pairs that are going to be dropping next year. What do you guys think?
You know, I love the reimagined theme, and I know Purple Haze is laughing at me. I know he's laughing at me, but um, I definitely will be going for those reimagines. All right, I definitely will. But I stand on what I have to say, man. Nike needs to go ahead and put the Air Jordan 1 in the vault and let that bad boy sit back for a little bit. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. They need to put them away and give them some rest time. But I will be grabbing them. I will be trying my best at least.
Jay,
Yeah.
is everything okay over there? Are you having technical difficulties, Jay? Jay? I think we're about to lose Jay.
A disturbance.
Go ahead, Perp. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes till 10 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, man. I agree with Jay to a certain extent. I'm a Jordan 1 lover before anything else. I think it's definitely time to, let it ruminate, just, put it on the shelf for a couple of years and just, build the hype back up slowly, let it just organically happen again. Because, everyone knows peaks and valleys. Every year is going to be a peak and valley for a different silhouette. One year it's the 4s, next year it's the 3s, then it's, the 11s, the 11s is always going to be there. Then it's the 9s, then it's the 6s. I mean, honestly, Nike just needs to start doing kind of like a rotation with their silhouettes and putting them on the shelf for a couple of years, let them sit, let the designers get in there and build up some really good, ideas instead of just cracking open a vault and just bringing out things that we had, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. I mean, I love that. Don't get me wrong, because it gives you opportunity to really spin the block on those silhouettes you never got the opportunity to get when they first dropped. But you got to mix it up. You got to keep it fresh. You have to keep those ideas and those designs flowing. And they just haven't been doing that now. And they definitely won't be doing it in 25.
So let me ask you guys this. Why do you guys feel as though you need hype in a pair that you like?
Nobody said anything about hype.
Hold on a second.
Nobody never said hype.
Both y'all said they need to put it in the vault, build the hype. You guys are on record, especially you, Jay. You've been saying, they need to put certain silhouettes in there, build the hype back up.
You are misconstruing. You're misconstruing what I'm saying.
Excuse me, I did not just misconstrue what Perp said. He just said, put the shoe back in the vault, build the hype back up.
So
why do we need
let me explain to you.
To cop shoes?
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about where people are just like, oh my gosh, they're going crazy, crowds are going crazy. When I'm talking about, when I'm saying hype, and you got to understand, I'm gonna change it up. What I'm saying is that there are too many Air Jordan 1s out there. We're not getting new colorways. We're getting the same designs. We're getting the same color blocking, right? So when we're talking about bringing back the luster of that silhouette, that's what I'm referring to.
So if you don't
There's
like
too
the
many
particular
pairs out
shoe they drop, just don't buy them.
Listen, correct. But we're talking about as a whole, our opinion. And my opinion is that give it some rest. Like Dupree said, just like Purple Haze said, hey, put it on the shelf and let these people work and recreate, do some other things. Because again, it's the same old.
I don't know. I feel as though that if you don't like a shoe, you just don't buy it. Like putting a whole silhouette away.
Okay, they put the 10 away. You haven't said anything about a complaint about them putting the 10 away.
Yeah, I don't even like 10s, so I ain't going to be crying for them to come back.
That's my point.
If you like 10s and you want to come back out, I get why. But you like ones.
I do like ones. I'm not the biggest one fan, but I do like ones. But it's time for ones to get a rest.
But 10s themselves, how about this? How about the 7s? I want them to come out with some more 7s.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Okay,
there's no discrepancy with that.
I would like to see more 7s, but other people go, no one buys the 7s, so we shouldn't put them out there.
That I disagree with. People don't buy the 7s because they've been coming out with terrible colorways with the 7s. They haven't been innovative with the 7s, so they need to go ahead and give them a rest, which they did, and now it's time to bring back the 7s.
So at the end of the day, the basis for my statement is market strategy. I'm not looking at what you like or what you don't like. I'm looking at what moves the consumer at the end of the day. And what moves the consumer then moves Nike stock prices. There is a very devout correlation between the two. So Jordan 1 is synonymous, right, with the Nike Jordan brand. So I can understand why Nike, from a strategic standpoint, continues to pump out ones and ones and ones. Although, you know, the hype say ones are dead and things like that or whatever. I don't care about that, right? All I care about is what really moves the consumer needle. And ones are not moving that consumer needle, which then impacts stock prices.
Because we
There's a
got
very big
sheep
difference.
in the sneaker game, bro. Let's be honest. What moves the consumer needle is hype. What are the hype beasts out here saying that you should or should not go after? And the masses follow them. We talked about this last week. There's a lot of sheep in the sneaker game, bro. There ain't a lot of individuals out here like that. There is.
Nah,
So
I disagree.
all this stuff about
And just because I based it off of the fact that I'm on live last week stating that the sneaker culture, the sneaker community is split down the middle. You're either a true sneakerhead fan, OG, or you're a hype beast. So you can't sit there and say that the hype beasts are outnumbering the OGs when there's a middle 50-50 split. The math ain't happen. That doesn't add up.
Their voice, the hype beast's voice, is louder.
So that's a different statement than
the
what
hype
you
beast's voice is louder.
Two different conversations.
I never said it out. I never said it out numbers.
You just said that
the hype beast's voice. But it's true though. Hold on. Both of y'all just said about hype. And real quick, my man Tyler said I got through the JDQ in 1 minute and only 3 sizes were available: 8, 8.5, and 9.
See, I just said it earlier. JD is horrible.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So they let go all their pairs online already. They did have the queue open for 2 days though.
What is Nike? What is Sneakers app saying right now?
Let's see.
So on Sneakers app, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12, 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 are all available pairs.
Okay, so they'll be moving it over to the Nike app very shortly.
Size 5 through 6.5 are all sold out.
So, I mean, you know. So
Sitters.
So Jay, countdown until they move it over to Nike app. Basically.
6 minutes. In 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Man.
Oh man.
This is why we and this is why I asked that question. Was there too much competition for these White Thunders? Because people were talking about the White Thunders like crazy. And I was like, for me personally, is a pass. But then we have the Armani years, we got the White Thunders, and then today, listen, we got Kobe Day. Kobe Day. Okay? So when I asked that question, it was really geared towards, hey, like, how does this work with the market? And I don't feel like this drop was the right time to drop this silhouette. On a Kobe Day? Bro, quit playing with me. And then yesterday we had the Elite 9 High. Come on. Even though there was was it 17,000 pairs or something like that available?
I thought I saw there was like less than 6,000 pairs or something like that. I don't think there were that many.
Something. You know what I mean? So at
they
the end of
still
the
got to
day,
get those stock numbers right because they're still not accurate. They're still wonky as I don't know what. They're not even.
I mean,
it's all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, who's really got? Like, unless we could somehow patch into Nike's back end, I mean, there's no way we're gonna ever really know. We can only go off the alleged stock numbers we see. Well, first off,
years ago they were correct.
Well, I'm sure Nike security's gotten a little better, with cyber wise.
CrowdStrike.
Yeah.
All right, fam. This is real, man. I got to bounce. But, man, chat, thank y'all so much for tapping in with us, man. Hope y'all keep that energy going, man. Y'all got a little bit more to go, man. So I'll definitely be tapping in through the chat myself shortly. But I gotta be en route. So.
All right, no problem, bro. No problem.
All right, peace, bro. Soon, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. So okay, all right. Back to this thing with the shoes. Now, you would agree prior, a couple weeks prior to the Armor 3s dropping, did you not feel as though that the community as a whole was very excited about this shoe?
No, the community was excited. Yes.
Okay, oh, that's what I just said. I
Yes.
asked if you agreed with that.
No, yeah.
And
Agreed.
so the release happens. Now, granted, minus the decline payment issue, the release happens, and what happened? What started to swirl up as far as the community is concerned?
Okay, and we're still taking out the payment issue.
Yes, minus the decline payment issue. I mean, listen, that again, because the payments are being routed through Australia, and just there's a lot going on right now with cybersecurity and people having fraud issues because of all those social security numbers getting put out there and stuff like that. But what happened? What happened throughout the release?
I mean, I still think the community was super excited about the whole entire drop. I don't think that people were becoming less excited about the drop. I do feel like people were excited. I will say this though, I was surprised to hear or see how many people were kind of like, "Ah, this sneaker's a pass for me." I will say that.
And I'm gonna say a lot of people were saying that due to the fact that they started seeing how many people were getting W's.
Even before it, though, I'm talking about before.
Well, I'm talking about what happened after the release started to happen. The amount of W's that started going out to people, and then you started having a lot of people change their minds now on them wanting the shoe because they saw that a lot of people were able to cop. And let's be honest, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
The more people are able to cop a shoe, the louder some of these voices get about how, oh, well, I don't want it now because so many people are able to get W's.
So, and it goes back to Purple Haze point, and I have to agree with him. You have hype beasts, and you have true sneaker enthusiasts. That's where it boils down to, and I do feel like because of the economy, because of the era we're currently living in when it comes to the sneaker culture, right? People are yearning to have something that most people cannot obtain. So they kind of like, because this ain't worth nothing, or because everybody can get it, I'm gonna change my mind, opposed to like we talked about.
Okay. So to do what though? To sell them?
No, I don't.
So what's the point? If you're not going to sell the shoe, what does it matter that other people are able to obtain it?
So listen, humans. Let's talk about the psychology of humans then. So now we're getting to something a little bit more deeper.
Okay.
The psychology of humans, when you're talking about, and I'm talking about on a sneaker. When we talk about sneaker, we have sneaker collectors as well. So with sneaker collectors, it is a talking piece. It is something that it is a talking piece. It's, other people are like, oh man, I don't have this, so they kind of like, I don't have no deodorant on today. You know what I'm saying? So, the psychology behind it comes to, oh, you don't have this. I don't like it, but you don't have it. Let me get it.
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's to do just that in most cases. It's not even because they really like the shoe. It's just to say that I have something that you don't.
Correct.
So it's like this childlike mentality that just never seems to go away for some people.
But when the sneaker market goes back up, I do feel like you're always going to have those hype beasts. But then you'll have people, who are going to cop those other sneakers just because, again, it goes back into whether it's resale, it goes back to, it's a big circle. Right, I'm an OG guy, and I like what I like. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Right, that's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm passed up on a White Thunders. It's just not for me. It's not that I don't like it. It's just for me. It's a pass because I see other stuff that I want. The Amami year, I had to have it. I said, yo, this is fire in my opinion. Even though I know you dogged me out about this a couple weeks ago.
What did I say?
No, not what you said, what I said in your rebuttal, because I
Oh,
said we're
what?
getting too many black upper Air Jordan 3s. Remember that?
We did get a lot. We got the Green Glows, J Balvin's, Black Cements, these Armand 3s. The Fear 3s were last year. Were they last year or this year? Fear 3s are this year, right? Can we consider that they're kind of gray? They're more grayish than they are.
Okay, let's say ashy.
Yeah.
And this is why you need your
No
what?
moisturizer. This is why you need that rejuvenator, man.
Yep.
Get you some of that mink oil.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. The Pope said the J Balvies.
Yeah, we did get a lot of. I mentioned J Balvin's.
Okay.
We did get a lot of black 3s, and that'll be an interesting video. Actually, I was looking to put out there about all the black 3s we got, because I have every one of them now.
See, so
but see, you have don't you have a 2018 pair of black cement 3s?
No, I do not.
Oh, you
I
don't?
do not.
Okay.
I do not.
So I do have one, and I got those a few months ago, prior to them ever saying they were gonna come back out with black cement 3s. I might have waited then, but I'm like, all right, whatever. At least now I'll do a comparison video, the 2018 pair versus the 2024
And
pair.
that's a double up pair for me. I will be doubling up on those.
Just a double, no triple.
Nope, it's a double. it's a double. It's a double.
Not like the 4 pairs you're gonna get at the white cement 4s next year.
Bro, listen, you heard what I said now, okay? You know what I'm doing. Hey, let's talk about the chat, man. The chat is blowing up, bro. I know you got a lot going on in the chat today.
We got Reese's tapping in. What's going on with you? How you doing? He's tapped in. Let's see here. DJ Tyler goes, that mink oil rejuvenator.
Yes.
Girls can hoop too. What's your most expensive sneaker?
Ooh.
Shoot.
Girls can hoop too. What position you play? What position do you play? All right.
Ken said that's the problem these days. A lot of people don't buy what they like. They buy what everybody else likes.
Correct.
Exactly. Now, see, I look at, with us doing YouTube, it's a little different because I'm trying to think. There's been a couple shoes that I knew I didn't necessarily like picture-wise, but I thought, maybe let me get them in hand and see how I feel about them. I can't remember off the top of my head some of them, but as a sneaker reviewer, sometimes it's good to, change up some of the things you actually end up reviewing on the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She says she plays power forward.
Mm-hmm.
Power forward. Okay.
There we go.
Jay, your most expensive shoe?
Ooh.
I don't know. I haven't checked market prices in a while because.
I don't know because I also got shoes at another location. So that's a good question. I don't know right now.
Like I got the Fraglos, I got the Mocha Highs. I don't know. Whichever one of those is more expensive, there you go.
Yeah, I got some shoes at another location as well. So I don't know. That's a good question.
You got 2 rooms worth of shoes?
It's in a whole nother location, a whole nother state. So,
a whole nother state.
Yeah, I got shoes other places.
Damn.
I told you, there's things I have. There's stuff I got I never did a review on.
My man says, see, I'm going for a whole set of While You Were Sleeping Amas. Whether they do good or not, I just want to complete the whole set now.
Yes. Ken, I love that, bro. I love it.
So I guess out of the set, Ken, what's your favorite?
That's a good, yeah.
What's your favorite? Because we got those Air Forces, the Converses, the 4s, the 3s, the Jordan 39s. Am I missing something? I'm missing one.
No, that
Air
sounds
Maxes,
good,
the
right?
Air Maxes, the Air Maxes.
Okay,
Air Max 95s. I'm not mad at those Air Max 95s. The more I look at them, the more I'm like, yeah. I think those are actually they're not bad looking.
The air. I mean, outside of the threes and the fours. I mean, clearly, yes. I know I said the Converse. I would go with those because to me it's something different. But the Air Max 95s, to me, they're fire. It's just that again, we just need different colors from Alma. Like let's be honest, we're getting the same colors, but that's why I said
Yes.
that's why I'm rocking with the Converse. But I would prefer, the Air Max. But the Converse is something different. Yes, it's basic, but it's something
I
different that
think
Alma
they're
brings to
clean
the table.
actually. My only issue with the Converse pair is just the midsole. I wish it was just a tiny bit thinner. That's it.
Hmm.
That's it. I just think the midsole is just a little thick on that shoe.
Yeah.
Um, I would I would say DJ Tyler goes White Thunder is about sold out. Ooh, you gotta hit that
Okay. Let's
refresh
check.
button sometimes.
Hey, let's check the.
You gotta let's see. You gotta hit
Yeah,
that
let's
refresh
check.
button.
Let's check.
Let's see here.
So on sneakers app, there's only two available sizes. I mean, it's pretty much a sellout.
Ooh.
17s and 18s.
And that's prior to getting moved over to the Nike app. Now let's
Yeah.
see. Now let's see what happens. Here we got someone. My guy Tyler sent me a message here on Twitter from
Hmm.
Unbreakable Kicks saying hearing delay in shipments, especially GS pairs. Due to shipping delays, the white Air Jordan Thunder 4s will launch at a later date. Stay tuned for updates. Huh, I wonder what store that is. Interesting. Shipping issues.
Purple
Mr.
Haze, he
Thing
said
says,
Mr.
no, it ain't.
Worldwide.
My man said, Mr. Thing said, no, it ain't. They cap. Hey, listen, we'll see. We'll see if they restock up on the sneakers app like that. We'll see.
Yeah. Mr.
Um,
Thing said Jay got shoes in different area codes. Oh, that's funny.
they will restock ASAP. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens, bro. I don't know. Now, the other shoes, here's the thing. The other shoes that drop, all of a sudden they disappear off sneakers and then reappear on the Nike app. This time here, I mean they're moving. So I don't know. There are only 74,000 pairs.
Hmm.
And here's the other thing too, because we're getting in that time of year now where holiday time's coming up, and a lot of the shoes, like let's say Bread Fours, I would say Military Blue Fours, um, those prices are going to start going up due to the fact that we're getting in the holiday time. You agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I
Yeah.
do agree with you, man. The chat is lit, man. The chat is lit right now.
And with the amount of shoes they have dropping, it's going to be a lot of. It's going to be a lot of choice. Listen, for those of y'all out there that are going to be copping a lot of sneakers come holiday season, I would say start buying your Christmas gifts for your family members now.
Yes.
Start buying them now,
Yes.
because you you're going to need a lot for what's dropping. I mean, Columbia 11s, um, Fear 4s, Black Toe Reimagines. Shoot, I can't even think of some of the other shoes they got dropped. Is Black
It's-
Cat 5s this year? Is it? I can't remember now. Is it this year? Next year?
I think they moved them. Man, I could be wrong. I mean, it's so much movement going
That's what
on.
I'm saying. There's so many dropping, bro.
Yeah.
And mind you, that's just Jordan brand. You got SBs. For those of y'all who like the New Balance and Asics out there, you're gonna have a
Mhm.
bunch of those too.
Yep.
Y'all gonna have to make a lot of choices.
Yep. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
real. Yeah, I said Jordan 1 Black Toe.
Girls can hoop too. We appreciate the sub. We appreciate you.
Definitely
Definitely.
appreciate you subbing up to the channels. Can you guys
Yeah.
sell me Oreo Force for cheap? We ain't resellers. Nor do I think. What size are you anyway?
Yeah, we don't resell sneakers to
Yeah, we
like.
don't resell sneakers like that.
Yeah. We don't do that.
Oreo Force for cheap. Oh man.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Can you? No, you can't. Listen. Okay, she can't see it though. Okay, because I do have the Oreos.
the white Oreo 4s.
I got the white
9
Oreos.
and
And I got
men's,
the.
10.5 women's.
I got these joints. Then I got the white Oreos right here.
Yeah, I only got the white Oreos right there behind.
Then I got the white Oreos right here. Yeah, for sure.
They
For
give us some
sure.
nice leather on those white Oreo 4s.
Yeah, they nice. They nice, man. This is, when this sneaker dropped, people went crazy for this. People went crazy for this particular sneaker. Yeah, it's a dope sneaker. I like it. You know what I mean?
And you love white sneakers, right?
You know it.
Yeah, you love the white sneakers. Listen, for white shoes out there, make sure y'all guys pick up yourself some. Oh shoot! I dropped it with Chuvinator water and stain repellent. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Use the promo codes J_elevates or WYK26 for 10% off all your Rejuvenator needs.
Yes, family. Absolutely. You know?
Guys, do you have a pair of off-white Chicagos for sale for cheap? Tyler, come on, bro.
Hey, Tyler, can I just buy a used pair, bro? Can I get a used pair of those? Cheap.
Man.
You know?
Tyler, man, come on, man. Stop trolling people, bro. Stop trolling people, man.
Yeah. White sneakers do go with everything. Girls can hoop too.
So, of the Kobe sneakers dropping today, which one are you really trying to get? You trying to double up on those Grinches?
Yes, the Grinches will definitely be number one on the hit list. Then after that, I believe it would be for me because the Mambacitas are not dropping. I'm gonna try for the gift of Mambas.
All right, so apparently, Soul Retriever just put out that we got stock numbers. So for the Venice Beaches,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm not even gonna read these because ain't no way. They said on the Venice Beaches we got 194,000 pairs. Yeah, I don't believe that 1 second. But we'll move on. Triple white Nike Halos. Okay. 97 total pairs on the Kobe white Halos. Okay. Gift of Mambas. For men, now again, men's pair. Let's see what we got. Gift of Mambas. They're saying here a total of 428 pairs. Shout out to Superfly. What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you tapped in right now.
Hey, fam, go ahead and subscribe to Superfly Kicks, man. He be doing some work, putting in some work.
Let's see. For the Nike Kobe 8 Protro Aquas, apparently 39,825 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
For the Kobe Phillies, Nike Kobe 4 Protro Phillies. No stock numbers listed here as of just yet.
That might be number 3 on my list.
Let's see here. Italian camos. Of the 336 pairs.
I love my Italian camos. I like them. I like them a lot.
Reverse Grinches. Now, mind you, all these stock numbers allegedly.
Yes.
2,369 pairs.
Yes.
Did y'all do the NBA Live deal other night with Nike Kobe exclusive stuff? I did not. Jay, did you?
No, I did not.
No,
I did not.
I did not.
I did not. Superfly. Good info, bro.
Let's see here. Nike Kobe 8 Protro to Court Purples, apparently 1,430 pairs. Now, I will say this. The Venice Beaches were probably the least favorite amongst a lot of the Kobe's that dropped this year.
Okay.
Especially when they dropped all 3. I honestly didn't think people were going to like the Philly pair as much, but it ended up being the Venice Beaches.
I think, I like the Venice Beach better than the Phillies, but I would like to add the Phillies to the collect.
I thought the Venice Beaches were nicer too.
I mean, the Venice Beaches, they go crazy. I mean, back in the day when they dropped the Risen, people love them. So I don't know. I mean, over time things change.
Looks like them KD Nerfs.
Man, the KD Nerfs so
Remember
hard.
KDs? Listen, KDs were a major wave at one point, right? And now it's hit or miss. It's now it's hit or miss with a lot of the shoes.
But KD Nerf sold out. I mean, all of the KDs they selling
did.
out. But it's just in terms when it comes to the resale. But I mean, but that still speaks volumes that hey, even though the resale is like nothing on them, but they still sell out. That says a lot when it comes to in terms of whether it's OGs or just the sneaker community. If the shoe is selling out, forget resale. If the shoe is selling out, to me, that really speaks the true value of when it comes to that sneaker.
When's the last time we had a real sellout though? And not because the numbers were like 5,000 pairs. What's the last real? And I'm saying from like Nike Jordan brand.
Okay, so Nike is still KD. You know what I mean? All of the KDs sold out. Let's be honest, all of them sold out. The Galaxies, the Chinese New Year pair, the Weatherman, Nerf, and that's a GR.
That's true. That's a GR.
That's true.
I guess we could. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird what's going on right now with sneakers itself. With where. Okay, how about this? Do you feel as though a lot of shoes now they have a lot of hype early, but as they get closer to release day, it starts to die out?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I've seen a growing segment of people talking about the fact that the early release people are causing most issues now in sneakers. How do you feel about that? And do you need me to premise that?
Say that question again.
So the early release people, so your Z sneakerheads, your sneaker files, the guys who put out the information about a shoe that's going to be dropping so early, and people are excited for those, but then as we get closer and closer to release date, because of all the other shoes that they're putting out there that's going to be coming, the excitement now has moved towards them, and people are kind of like, yeah, we've seen these so much that yeah, we liked them initially, and now we're kind of like wanting the next thing.
So and we talked about it. Who is the major contributor of turning of the issue when it comes to these releases? It's the companies. We should not be getting renditions a year ahead of time.
Yeah, how do we know that information? Why do these guys have that info?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, why do they have that info? Because
so this is part of the reason why people are like,
we know so much already that's dropping in 2025, and we're excited for it. But it's like, is that excitement going to be maintained once 2025 gets here? Because we've been seeing the shoes so much.
Y'all gonna get mad at me. Y'all gonna dog me out and dog me out.
Hold on, before you go to talk.
Here's what I think.
Listen, your opinions are valid. What's up, bro?
Here's what I think every company should do. Because 2025 is 2025 is busted. All right, at least half of 25 or 26, every company should say, hey, we're dropping 3 Air Jordan 5s. We don't know the color. We don't know what it looked like. Give us a blind drop. And then on the day or the week prior to the release, then maybe show us the pictures. But I think we need to have a lot of blind drops. Don't even give us the color. So I think that will create a lot of excitement because people are like, wait a minute, hold up, whoa, that would be absolutely fire in my opinion.
Dude, it's gotten so crazy now that they're even starting to drop early information on the Spizikes. They're starting to drop early information on Spizike sneakers now because I mean, you're not a Spizike fan, but there's a lot of people out there who actually do like the Spizikes like that. Like those are actually some of my best review videos that I've done. And the amount of people, even now, like I had a couple people yesterday comment on the Black Hats.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting now to put out early info on those shoes now too. like the early information train, I think is great, but I think of anything, that's probably hurting sneakers the most.
Yeah, yeah. It's too soon. It's too early, and it's the company's fault. It is their fault. That's why
Well,
you get
is it the
blindsided.
company or someone within the company leaking that info?
Listen, either way it go, if it's not the company and it's someone inside the company, it's still a representation of that company or these companies. You know what I mean? They're still a representative of that organization.
My man said, I'm even seeing early info on new Nike Calm slides.
DJ. Hey,
Uh,
Ken said last week I still seen the KD4 Nurse and Shoe Palace, which is crazy in my opinion. Dang, I didn't know they still sitting. He said,
well, it depends.
yeah, but he said, but the best KD this year so far is the Weatherman, in my opinion, than the Nerf. I agree with you. I like the Weatherman's better, Ken, over the Nerf. I agree. The Weatherman is, yeah.
My top 3 Kobe's for today is the reverse, then the Italian camos, and the halos from last year. And the 4 will be the gift for Mamba Sita.
Oh man, the gift from Mumbles. Oh, I love that
Listen,
sneaker.
you might flame me for this. I kind of like those Italian camos over anything else they dropping.
This right here.
Yeah, I like those Italian camos, man. That's like a true snakeskin right there.
Yeah, the
With that
Italian camos
colorway.
are fire. I'm not mad at you. I mean, difference of opinion, but the reverse Grinch, right there, whatever. The reverse Grinch is number one in my opinion. But Italian camos are fire for sure.
What's the next heater drop?
Oh, next month. You know what?
Well, I know
Let's-
the Ama 4s.
September is the Armand 4s. That to me, that might be the sneaker of September.
Now here's the thing, right? Now
Mhm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say they're gonna have just as many of those 4s as they did the 3s. You're gonna see a lot of W's out there on them 4s.
I respect that.
What do you think? You think yes?
No, I can see that happening. I respect what you're saying, but I think it's going to be a little bit lower.
They might have more demand for them, which will make it seem that way. But I think they're gonna have just as many pairs,
um,
just as many. I think Discord raffle. We're gonna get in on those. We're gonna get W's there.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You know, so then when we talking about September releases, are you guys feeling like the Mama Year 4 Phantoms, or are we talking about while you're sleeping? Because
No, that's part of the why you were sleeping.
no, but correct, but there's two different four. I'm looking at
Yeah,
maybe.
but I don't think they're dropping both 4s.
Okay, so you don't
They're
think they're
not.
dropping both 4s? Okay,
Listen, they didn't drop both 3s.
this is true. Okay.
They did not drop both 3s. They dropped. Let's see here. Hold up. My camera's dying. I gotta plug it in.
Good.
There we go. They didn't drop both 3s because we don't know what's going on with the crushed burgundies. Is that what they were called, the white ones?
Yes, I need those.
Yeah, but I heard they're supposed to be friends and family now.
Yeah, I don't know, man, to be honest with you, because this information is changing so much. But in my opinion, if I had to pick out of all of the while you're sleeping drop, it is the Burgundy Crush. It is the Burgundy Crush would be my number one top pick
If they actually drop them.
if they actually drop. Yes.
Yeah, I think so is it the fossil pair of the 4s we're getting, or is it the, what do they call the other colorway?
Phantom.
The fan. So which one are we getting? The fossils, right? Not the
Phantoms.
Phantoms.
I'm looking right now. We can either get either one. It could be either one.
No, but what's the one that they showed with the other? They showed the black 3s, and I think it was the fossil 4s, along with the Air Maxes, the Air Forces, and them.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
We got a question here. Out of the set, while you were sleeping, which do you think is going to be the biggest surprise hit?
That's a tough one.
See,
That's a tough one.
Ooh, man.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I will say the Air Max.
I was thinking Air Max too. I was
I would,
actually thinking the Air Maxes as
yeah,
well.
I would say the Air Max.
Yeah, so these are the fossils.
Mhm.
The pink hue.
Yep.
Yeah, see these here. They're dope. They
I
are.
think I'm messing with the fossils a little bit more than the Phantoms.
Really?
I
Okay.
think, I think
Okay.
I'm messing with those a little bit more.
My man said, "Am I crazy? I don't really like Kobe's that much. I respect the shoes, but I'm not really into them like that. My favorite is probably the Venice Beach and purple one with the numbers. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so you like the
Okay.
Procho 9. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
right now, the Procho 9s are the best basketball sneaker of the year because when you put your foot in it, it's like it grips your ankle. It tells you, get over here, come here. You know what I mean? Um, when you put them in, it locks your foot in so much different than the Procho 6. It just does. So,
It's got the Trump grip.
man, boy, it
It's got the
locking you in.
Trump grip.
It's locking you in. So, um, so and remember we were supposed to get some other Kobe's this month, but they moved a lot of them because we're getting like the 8s, the Lakers colorway, the 9s, which is the University Red in September, the Wolf Gray. So we're supposed to be getting a few other Kobe's, Hollywood Knights, the College Navy,
I wish they
supposedly in
would.
September.
I wish they would come back out with like the Kobe threes, the Kobe Jordan 3, the Kobe Jordan 8s. I wish they come back out with some of
Bro,
those.
if you're talking about my favorite Kobe of all time, even if collab wise, that 8, that 8 is.
Is that considered a collab? I guess so, right?
Why wouldn't it be? It's a Kobe and a Jordan.
Yeah. So you consider like the Ray Allen PEs that are Jordan sneakers collabs too, and like the
Yes,
Carmelo Anthony's, they consider
yes.
collabs. I've never
Those are.
heard anyone talk about them as being collabs, but I guess you're right.
I
When you think
mean,
about it.
you know what I mean? Like to me, it would be Nike Air on the back of those fossil Jordan 4 gives me the OG vibes. Okay, okay, yeah, bro, for real, Jason. Like I'm a sucker for that Nike Air on the back. You know what? Listen. Okay, even though this sneaker ain't going for much, I don't care what nobody say. I love this bad boy right here. Oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for that Nike Air, bro. I'm a sucker for it. A real sucker.
Let's say Carmelo Anthony was my brother and my favorite player growing up.
DJ, respect that. Respect that all time.
Your boy just needed to play more defense. Best defense was his offense.
Hey, but unfortunately, he's not coming back.
the the I would say Syracuse Carmelo is probably the best. One of the greatest times ever. Championship run.
Mm. Okay. No, I'm just thinking
Championship
because
run
like
Carmelo.
you
College
gotta win something.
Carmelo.
You gotta win something, man. You gotta win something.
College Carmelo.
Yeah, you have to win something. You have to. You have to win something, bro. You- so a lot of people don't like tools, right?
I love twos, man. Listen, I love twos, bro.
I'm with you.
I
But
love
what
twos.
would you say?
I love twos.
A lot of people do not like tools, but when they drop the mellows, when they drop the melly males,
I mean, we said this last week, right? They drop off-white twos.
oh man,
Off-white twos, M&M twos. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friend got the black, green, and red twos, and they are fire. I mean, yeah, you drop a quote-unquote hype pair of twos, yeah, and then people go after them. But listen, I feel as though Yeah, I'm in my feelings a little bit. I feel as though
You and your feelings. Hey, get your time.
it's okay. I feel as though that true sneakerheads appreciate more than just the hypeness of a shoe. Okay, appreciate more than just the hypeness. Hold on, let me adjust my camera here real quick. Here we go. Okay, materials, quality, how you got the pair. I mean, listen, beyond the shoes story that comes directly from Nike, especially a lot of the older pairs, how you came about copping a sneaker, I think is just as important than the quote unquote hype of a shoe. Because there's been how many sneakers out there, Jay, that drop great materials. When they initially drop, there's barely any real hype or anything. But then years down the line, we see that the shoe now is up there, one of the most coveted pairs. And then you can go, damn, I remember when I got those. I was able to just walk in and pick them up and blah, 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 blah. And I held on to them. I'm like, when a pair goes, I guess, let's just call it viral.
Yes.
Right? When a pair goes viral years later, when you think back to how easy it was for you to come across that shoe, it's like you appreciate how easy it was for you to get them then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like the shoes, I feel as though the shoes that they really like, they don't appreciate enough how easy it is to go in and pick these kicks up. We are so close yet so far removed from COVID times that the mindset of people has changed just that quickly.
Yep. That's true, bro. Like, this time will pass, and we're going to get into some times where it's going to be more scarce. They're going to be more sneakerheads, coming, from underneath the rocks and coming back into the culture, to the community. And I welcome it all. This is the perfect time, fam. Hey, chat, we appreciate everything y'all saying, man, about like, hey, y'all love the information. We appreciate all y'all. We really do, man, because without y'all, this channel is not possible, and our separate channels would not be doing what it's doing without y'all. So shout out to y'all, chat. Shout out to y'all.
100% shout out. Let me see a couple comments before we run out of here. Nike Calm Slides are awesome. Cop the Volt colorway for $20. I'm 45, but I've been wearing Jordans since the ones I like wearing the same I did back in my young days. Okay.
Yep.
Shout out to you. Black and gold Jordan 1s. Matt slept on. I think people want to reach back in a couple. Listen, I got those black and gold Jordan 1s, and I picked them up off gold, way under retail. Beautiful shoe in hand. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I just want to thank y'all for the different info y'all put out, because my wife knows the difference between a Kobe and a Jordan now.
Appreciate
it. Shout out to you and wifey being able to share in sneakers. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing for real.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful thing. What do you say here? So no, she is like, yeah, wear that Kobe or that Jordan, or other than saying wear that red or that black shoe. Yeah, man, for real. For real, that's dope. I know it's got to melt you when you hear that, man, for real.
That's dope. Yeah, much love, much respect.
So, Jay, real quick, so you're going to be going live for Kobe Day. You and Perp getting on there?
I can't speak for Perp, but, Purple might be jumping on, and I think today I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something today for a little bit, fam. Okay. So we shall see.
Make sure y'all got the notification bell locked in on Jay Elevate's channel. He will be going live today for Kobe Day, August 24th. My man's going to be at minimum running a solo live. Make sure y'all tap in, like, share, subscribe, all those good things. Jay, what you got to close out, bro?
Fam, without y'all, again, man, I'm appreciative. I don't think people understand really how appreciative I am of you guys. For real, for real. If you guys have not checked out my On Mama Year Air Jordan 3 video, please do so. It is uploaded onto YouTube. Like, share, subscribe for real sneaker content. You know the model.
Jay, you might have a running buddy with Mr. Think I'm Possible. He thinks he may heal up enough to go live today. Shout out to you guys if you do. Definitely gonna be a great stream. Make sure y'all tapped in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my guy, Mr. Think I'm Possible, as well. Hit those notification bells, Guys, for real, we appreciate each and every one of you who jumped in with us today on the chat on a Jordan Ford White Thunder weekend, a Kobe Day weekend, and a college football kickoff weekend. So all you guys, hopefully your teams go ahead and get the W's out there. I'm going to be watching the Miami-Florida game over at my brother's. I got that going on today. And then shout out to West Virginia Mountaineers taking on Penn State. Hopefully we get that dub over the Nittany Lions. In any case, this is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you guys to be true, say in a moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. And we out.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.